At the end of the session, he's like, "Yo, I like what you did. Like, I just dropped the mixtape. It was all beats on it. He handed it to me. I'm like, all right, cool. He was real. It was like humble. It was like real, like real respect. Real was no extra, because that's a lot nowadays. Everybody want to be flashy. Everybody want to be too cool to just show love. So, Josh, we kind of just linked up, clicked automatically.
Real organic.
Exactly. So, I think like probably like 2 weeks later, he was like, I need you for something. I'm trying to put together some compilation. He sent me a beat. I went like probably the next day, went down there, recorded it, and it was just like ever since then we just been clicking and we've been recording, and like probably like last year we was like, yo, it's been like 3 years we've been working together. So it's been like last year we was like, yo, we need a tape. Like we need to like why don't we have a tape? So we was just like, yeah, let's do that. let's put this tape together. And the name No Recess, we just like we wanted to capture like a feeling, like, because I feel like that's what's missing now. Everything is so organic. Everything is not organic. Everything is so like it's like a formula to things nowadays. It's not like we just heard X just talking crazy. Like we will not. There's no feeling like that no more. So it's like we wanna bring that back. Like where it's like there's no recess, no time to break, no time to do anything. We just gonna make music in your face and make it undeniable. So
I like that.
That's kind of like basically how we kind of clicked up, and Josh is just like he does everything. Like he's starting to DJ. He that's how he's engineering. So we just growing together, and it's like, and it's just a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? We want to bring it back to that element.
How'd you guys hook up with Franchise?
Franchise. I'm gonna let Josh talk.
So yeah, I met Franchise on some music, just basically on his rapping shit. You know what I'm saying? So I met him at some showcase, whatever, and I was actually there with my mans to support my mans, and that night Franchise won. So, but I seen him on the stage. I just liked what he did. This was before I even knew that he won. And I just handed him one of my beat tapes, just the same way I did with my buddy. When I was like, yo, check me out. What I'm saying, like, I like what you did, whatever. So a couple weeks later, he hit me up. He said he had recorded to one of my beats or whatever. Then after that, you know what I'm saying, we just like kind of just stayed in contact and stuff like that. And the next thing you know, he said he was he always just kept me in the loop. You know what I'm saying? He started doing the A&R thing. You know what I'm saying? Helped me get a couple places with my boy Dime a Dozen, and ever since after that, we just been clicking after that. You know what I'm saying? We were just moving at the same page. You know what I'm saying?
It was funny too, because the way I was first introduced to Franchise was actually on the old Smack with the T-Rex versus Smack Mav Hoffa.
Mav Hoffa.
He had spit that freestyle.
Yeah. That's classic. Oh, that's classic. Oh yeah, I remember that. That's classic. That was the first Smack event. That was like the first official.
Yeah, that was definitely the first Smack.
Okay, that was fire. Okay, yeah, that's dope. Yeah, Franchise. I always say Franchise like Nick Fury right now. Like he in his Nick Fury bag.
Same here though. The first time I seen Franchise was on one of them Smack DVDs, man. He was rhyming with his homie. Well, he was doing the spitting, but he had all his homies from the P's with him, man. Okay. I remember that joint, man.
Yeah, man. We've been out here a long time, bro.
Word, man. Franchise ain't new to this, man.
Already. But I took a Josh Lamont is one of the realest dudes I ever been around.
Thanks.
Real spill. You feel what I'm saying?
No
like really, really genuine. And it's crazy when you meet somebody or whatever, you decide to work with somebody and you get somebody who actually listens to you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, real spill, yo. I think that's the hardest thing to find, like, in partners and doing business with certain individuals is somebody or whatever that, you and their personalities really, really mesh. You know what I mean? And I think y'all build or whatever, and y'all find a way to really, really listen to each other. You know what I mean? And me and this brother never even really had no conflict at all. It's just like, yo, we talk, we build or whatever, and we just execute. You feel what I'm saying? Real slow, man. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to work with this brother. He introduced me to Buddy Lofton, man, and I've been watching Buddy grow or whatever. You know what I mean? Just as an artist, like for the last couple years, and I think the brother is one of the most dopest artists or whatever that we got out here right now. You know what I mean?
That's love. And I feel like the reason why we all click and it all works is just it's no extraness. It's like what we want to get done, and we're gonna take steps to do it. Like it's It's not like I'm out here like I won't disappear for weeks. You know what I mean? It's like I want to be in the studio. I want to do this thing. I want to be here. I want to be. You know what I mean? And same with Josh, when making beats. Same with franchise. We're just putting together something that's like organic and just real. You feel me? So I feel like right now everything is clicking up, and the tape. You want to say I think we got a release date, kinda, right?
I was just about to ask that.
Yeah.
Is it September?
September.
September, all right. That's what I'm talking about.
I mean, in the meantime, can we find any videos?
Oh yeah, for sure. We just dropped. Well, we have a project out now. It's called Early Dismissal. It's like a 5-song EP. It's on iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, everywhere.
Dope.
Just joints that didn't make it to no recess or whatever. You know, they wrapped up, they packaged it or whatever, they put it out. It's you know, it's on
Dope.
Yeah. So we got like the campaign is out now. With J Sos. The plan.
You got the campaign video that's out with J Sos. He from Brentwood, Long Island.
Shout out J Sos.
Okay.
We got the plan video out. That's with Villa G.
Good morning.
Good morning. D the Future. They all from Long Island too.
Yeah.
And that's all from the Early Dismissal EP. So that was basically the tracks that we leaked.
Right.
Just to set off the tone, set up the tone of the No Recess. You know, we've been working on it for so long. We got so many tracks, so it's like, yo, we gotta let's hit it before we finalize this album. Let's just hit the people with some stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know, we about to get into a taste of some of your music in a minute.
Yeah,
but
man.
First,
we got some of these records, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
First, we want to holler at my man right here. Big O, you know what I'm saying? The owner of Creme and Cocoa Creamery. The man that just laced us with that flavorful ice cream. How was the ice cream, y'all?
That shit was popping, man.
This is lit.
You know what I'm saying? So what's up, Big O? Let us know about the spot. Like,
ice creams.
So, Creme and Cocoa Creamery is located in Brooklyn, New York. Actually, my neighborhood. So, I would say Creme and Cocoa, besides being a creamery in reference to we making all our ice creams on facility. So we're actually, we talked about economics earlier. I'm actually manufacturing ice cream right in this neighborhood that I grew up in and I lived in 20 plus years. And it comes from a legacy story, which is the legacy story of that is I inherited the building and business from a previous relative that ran a business for 30 years. So one of the cool blessings about it is I was in was the opportunity to be in an interview that's going to be in AM New York on Monday, talking about black entrepreneurs and in gentrified neighborhoods. So one of the things I did was I explained, and one of the aspects of what I explained was diversities in what I built. So before I go into, because I'm more of a talker, so I want to go into explaining the flavors that we have. We have over 16 plus flavors in-house regularly. We have vegan options, we have sorbets, we have boozy. So today I brought my boozy ensemble, and my boozy ensemble consists of a peach Bellini, ginger, sorbet, a Hennessy caramel. So we got the party starter right off the bat. We got the chocolate. We got the dark chocolate stout ice cream for the rude boys, and we also got the strawberry Moscato for the ladies. So so we got the pint. So if you're about to go do some Netflix and chill, you can just go pick up yourself a pint of strawberry Moscato. I think your girl would really appreciate that. And we're located on Nostrand Avenue, which I used to walk up and down the streets from the 80s to now. 1067 Nostrand Avenue, and we live between Lefferts and Lincoln Road. Our Instagram is Creme NYC. Creme Cocoa NYC. So, we'll just talk about economics. I'm happy that I celebrate that I'm able to. God has blessed me with the opportunity to run a business in the pre-existing neighborhood and this rapidly changing neighborhood. So, I'm glad the opportunities that I see brothers in this show here, the Beatbox Bankai Hour show. I see 3 brothers here collectively building, bringing diverse talent, building different platforms and making it on their own, trying to do things. And I'm always supporting that. And I always like the jewels of always we all collectively work with each other. And when you collectively work with each other, you see it's a no-brainer, you know what I mean? It's a no-brainer. The energy's right there. Everything comes into fruition, you know? And we got to constantly, that's the only way we could combat this institution, is they tell you right off the bat, if you build and you keep building, you're gonna deal with adversity. That's one of the aspects I always tell folks. And it was asked in the interview. My key aspect of I could tell you thousands of adversity stories. So if you need a Rocky story, I got those too, you know what I mean? It ain't all sweet that I'm building ice cream, I'm making ice cream, you know what I mean? Think about every aspect of it, everything. Like you got to maintain a building. You got to run. I got an A on my establishment, so I run a health conscious thing. I also talked about me even going into the rapidly emerging neighborhood. They see me as the brother serving you. They're like, how you did this. They second guess my knowledge of even just knowing how to manufacture ice cream. Like I don't know how to do for self knowledge and worldly knowledge to manufacture ice cream and stuff of that sort. So and everybody else could look out there. I could just if I was a bearded cat with long hair, it would be no brainer. So. Crazy. I don't want to sound like a dude that just keeps saying, well, this and this and this and this. I just like to show, and I like to show that anybody can make a dream. Like besides having a brick and mortar, I ride an ice cream bike. So tomorrow morning I'll be riding 7 miles to South Street Seaport on my ice cream bike to hustle. You know what I mean? So it ain't nothing that you just sit down and say, oh well, this is gonna come and and then everybody gonna like you, everybody gonna celebrate you. Nah, it's what your dream is, it's your plan, and just keep it pushing.
That's right.
That's my end of my message for today.
Along the way? Will you be selling?
No, I got a stand there. So down in South Street Seaport. So when I do, I used to be all like, I'm just going to work, but now I'll be just stopping by. So I got to do 45 minutes earlier for that. Yeah, because they'll be like, hey, how you doing? And stopping. I go through all the hoods. I go through Park Slope and all that, going to the ice cream spot.
You Mr. Softy out of business, man.
I wish I can. And remember, one of the other things about that where. Mr. Softy, everybody drive around the neighborhood. I do a custard-based ice cream, which is all natural. Mr. Softy can't even see that powder that they put in your ice cream feeding your babies. So if you beefing about my price and you beefing about my dairy aspect of it, but I'm giving you all natural ice cream. This is traditional custard-based ice cream, not Mr. Softy. So, and we do the same prices, at like 50 cents more than the Mexicans. I did all my market research. 25 cents more than Mr. Softy. So I get those immersities, you know what I mean? Like I had a young lady over the summer, I employed 9 summer youth kids, you know what I mean? I do every kind of aspect of thing, but I don't get sometimes I don't get the argument like, yo, this is what this dude is doing. I get the ugly, you know what I mean? I get the ugly of saying, oh, what you doing? You doing this for the white people. I get the ugly of, oh, this is expensive, all those type of things. So don't ever think about, when people tell you that, it's the adversity. That's why we was talking about earlier about what Leo is telling you. He's giving you.
Hold up, Big O. I don't want to cut you, bro, but we on the time.
All right, cool. So let me shut up.
Yeah. No, you good. I ain't telling you shut up. We going in, you know what I'm saying, the music right now.
Yeah, I want to hear these brothers' music anyway.
And then we're going to come back with the name those bars and the know your history.
All right, cool. Let's do that.